Johanna, strong. I am from Virginia Beach, Virginia. And when you say, how was my childhood? The best way I can answer that is my childhood was birthed off of God, music, and education. God, music, and education. So my parents instilled in me a love for God, a love of music, because my mother was all music. She was a music major, and education. Both of my parents were educators. And then from that, I developed a love for medical science. Okay, so I worked at Utopian last year as the director of curriculum and instruction. And then when the amazing principal here, Dr. Boykins, went on to retire, I had already developed a great connection with students and with the network, and I knew where my gifts and my talents would be able to help assist and move Utopian to the next level. So when the call came, I answered it affirmatively, and I'm excited to be here.
My name is Damian Miller, Dean of Students here at the Utopian Academy for the Arts, here in Ellenwood, Georgia.
I was born in the G. I was born in Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana is 30 miles away from Chicago. We have real cold winters, real hot summers, but I loved it. It was home.
Lovely childhood. It was about being outside all the time, playing kickball, baseball, football, a little occasional basketball. Went to church, went to school. I love life. And my parents ensured the fact that life would be good for us. They raised us well. Yeah, had a good childhood.
I did go to college. I went to a few colleges. I went to Philander. When I left high school, I went to Philander Smith College, which is a historically black college in Little Rock, Arkansas. I then also went to Indiana University. I got my master's at Purdue University. I took some classes at Valparaiso University. So I got a whole lot of education in me. But my college I initially went to was Philander Smith College. That's where I pledged Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated at Philander Smith College. Been married like 22, 23 years. I was teaching, and we eventually got married. And I married my wife because I knew she was about to finish up. She was in school to be a teacher too. And I thought she was a good catch. I'm like, man, yeah, we're going to be a power couple.
Wow. I birthed 5, but together my husband and I have a blended family of 9. So, you want their names?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Here we go. The oldest is Corbett, Corbett. The next one is Travana, Travanna. The next one is Jayla, Jayla. Then we have Jaden, Jayden. After Jaden, we have Melvin, Melvin. After Melvin is Zion, Zion. After Zion, there is Skylar, Skylar. Then after Skylar, we have Royal. No. Sorry. After Skylar, it's Jeremiah, Jeremiah. After Jeremiah is Royal, Royal.
With Dean Miller, my experience has been quite interesting, to say the least. It's been very informative. I've enjoyed the time that I've been around him and experienced a lot of different scenarios, let me put it like that he has handled quite well.
Son, your problem is not that you're not a good person, it's just you do extra stuff. Quit being extra, man, just be you. People gonna love you for being you. You know, you got green tips and a green hoodie on. You are you. Quit being extra. What? Extra. Read all about it.
Oh, no.
What's going on?
I just got mad.
Yeah. I get mad too. I got mad earlier today. See, nobody is perfect. And I don't expect you to be perfect. Yeah, but them chips, boy, they hot. They tear your mouth up, ain't they, boy? Yeah, you got them habanero chips from Buc-ee's. Let me tell you something. Before I was a teen, I ate every hot chip imaginable. To be honest with you, you can't make my food hot enough. You know what my favorite basketball player is?
Who?
It's called Cayenne Pepper. Cayenne Pepper. I love pepper. Pepper flakes. Habaneros. As I sit here chilling, wondering about these kids, who's been bad, who's been good, who's been on them things. Yeah.
Has Dean Miller ever been that type of guy? You know, like that chill guy who just relaxes, doesn't really take stuff too seriously, but he can get serious when he needs to. Has he been that guy?
He is that guy that I can say we all can attest to being the father figure, the funny guy, and then that disciplinarian when he needs to be. He wears several different hats around here. That's why so many people, in the school you hear him, it should be a song. Dean, where's Dean? All of you all do it. So he's a seeker, meaning that he seeks out people to make sure that you all are okay. And then he also seeks you out to make sure that you're doing the right thing. So you get the good side and the bad side, but at the end of the day, it's all good.
It's just stuff going on. She would be more a strict person, but if the school is going through smoothly, ain't nothing going on, she would be a little bit playful with you.
The moon and the sky above. To be loved, follow you to the moon and the sky above.
I love working here at the U because as an artist myself and as a mother and a wife of artists, I recognize how important it is that scholars are afforded the opportunity to be able to share their gifts and talents even in core classrooms. That's how you maximize learning. Learning cannot be in a box. Learning has to be different. It has to be out of the box. It has to be tailored toward the gifts and talents of students and their differences. And our school gives us the opportunity to maximize that and to do it so that our students can continue to thrive and support their weaknesses with their strengths.
You actually spoke on my next question, which was, is there a feeling that you miss or a person that you miss back in Virginia Beach?
I miss my parents. I miss my parents. Oh, you gonna make me cry. Oh, man. Wait. When I was in college, I majored in biology education. The school was Norfolk State University in Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Spartans.
What was your first car?
Oh my
How
God.
has it improved to now?
It was a Geo Metro, and its improvement was that they no longer make it, which was the best thing. So it was a huge, big piece of plastic. Literally, I could push the door in and out, in and out. That's how it cost about $6,900. So everybody knew I was coming down the street. Everybody knew, there goes Johanna, there's Johanna, because I always had 3 hubcaps. It was a different 3 all the time. I was always hitting a curb and a hubcap would fall off. So I was always in this bright blue Geo Metro, 2-door, 5-speed with 3 hubcaps. That was me. I think the greatest thing that I see myself doing is just helping other people move toward their purpose. And I do that in many different roles. I do that as a mother. I do that as a wife. I do that as a principal. I do that as a believer. I do that as a singer. You know, I like to move people toward their purpose, even if even if I don't know them well, just to bring people comfort and peace for the moment that we're sharing at that particular time. That's my greatest joy, for real.
What type of potential do you see within yourself? Like, are you gonna be the greatest, or are you just one of those type of people who's gonna be, at least gonna be on the charts?
I like to be great at everything that I do. I know my expectations is not that when this thing is over with that you're right about me, but I believe that when I'm finished, when I step away from doing this, I think my mark will be left by those who I've come across, especially my students. I got in this game, education, to change the lives of students and change their outlook, maybe even change their families. I believe at the end of the day, that will be my story, and I'll be satisfied. But my work here is not done. It ain't over. Got a long way to go. We ain't going nowhere.